Hey, good morning everyone. It's the 14th of April. I thought I'd take you along with me to just get things opened up and take a tour of what's been happening, what's growing in the garden and the orchard, and some new additions also with the animals. We haven't gotten the goats in yet, they come into the week. But anyway, thought I'd do a little tour and let's get started. Well, as you see, that's a plum tree there. Apple trees are just about a couple weeks behind. They're going to be popping pretty soon. As you can see, the blooms are just starting up. They're calling for some colder weather. The nectarine tree is already pretty much done with its pollination now. That's the tree I showed you the other day with all the bees. The peach tree, it's loaded up this year. And it's also bloomed, so the bees ought to be visiting it today. But yeah, the peach tree is doing really good this year. I just hope the weather doesn't get too cold. Crab apple trees over there, they're all popping today, so they'll bring in the honey bees for the pollination for the yard, which I'm happy about. Hello cats. I haven't gotten our rabbits yet. Rabbits will be coming here in a couple weeks for the fair. Actually, May 1st is actually when we about get those. As you see, the rhubarb's doing really good. And take a tour of the backyard where we've got the black raspberries, the blackberries, and the strawberries. If you remember last year, I put this up and I did a little bit to it. But the strawberries are doing real good. Got some blossoms already. So as long as we don't get any hard freezes, we should be okay. But these are the black raspberries I planted this year. Hopefully they take off. If not, I may have to add a couple more. But I already got some of the lettuce popping up. And of course, these are the blackberries. They're different than black raspberries. They're the bigger ones. And as you see, they're starting to pop right now, so it won't be long they'll be getting blossoms on them. And I gotta cut the dead canes off. And then the orchard's pretty much mostly pear and apple, and it's coming along. The tree right there that you see blossoms, that's actually another nectarine tree. So hopefully the weather cooperates and we get some fruit this year. Last year was horrible. Here's the apple trees. Like I say, they're just starting up. This McIntosh is actually coming along quicker than the others. I don't know why. Most of these trees you see here are semi-dwarfs. They're not full-size fruit trees. So here's the pear tree I was telling you about. It's starting to get its bloom. pear trees usually do bloom quicker than the apples. And this is a plum tree here. And there's another pear tree. They're in bloom. Blueberries are doing pretty good. And there's the blueberries. As you see, they're starting to get their leaves on. So we're doing pretty good. Yep. Got the bedding all in for the season for them. Did that about a month ago. As you see, the red raspberries, you gotta separate the black raspberries from the red raspberries because of pollination. But they're coming on, getting their green leaves. The grapes are a little behind, they will be, but as you see, their buds are about ready to pop. So the grapes are coming along, as is the garden. We're getting some plants to finally sprout up. No asparagus popped yet. So let's go see some new additions to the family. Hello guys, how you doing? Yep. Let's see the babies. Hi guys. Hey, I got half a dozen more hens, laying hens, pullets. I hope they're pullets. We're guessing, we're sexing them, so they should be pullets. But yeah, restock my hens so we can keep getting eggs, and then we're gonna try to hatch some this year again in the middle of the year. So anyway, there's the young ones. And they'll stay in there until they get a little bigger, and then we'll transport them over to the bigger pen. And but right now they gotta stay warm, so they're by the heat lamp there. So anyway, there's Patchy. Hey Patchy. Yeah, you stay away from the little babies. Alright, and that's it guys. I thought I'd do a little tour. We got some cherry trees over here in the front, more in the front yard. You see the sour cherry trees are in full bloom. We got 3 of those. Got another 2 up front there. But this is my morning, Wednesday morning. It's a little chilly out today, but I mean it's really nice out, no wind. And for April, that's pretty good. And this big tree over here I'm taking you to is the big sweet cherry tree. And oh, sweet cherries are great on this. Problem is you gotta fight the birds. Yeah, you got about a 2 or 3 day window to get them off. And as you see, there's lots of blooms this year. The bees were visiting them for the last couple days. But hopefully we have our cherries. And yesterday I cleaned up the stand, swept it out, disinfected everything, and it's pretty much ready to go. I did add some embellishments to it. It's kind of neat. My lettuce and spinach is growing in the pot. I'll get some of the first things we'll make cuttings on, and as you see, the rhubarb is doing good. But I had a broken shovel that I got at sale with the others, and I didn't know what to do with it. It was so bad shape. And I had a broken rake, so I thought I'd do like cross rifles, but with tools on the back of the shed. And see how many people can recognize what that is. You gotta be probably a car guy or older person to know. So yeah, just it's ready. I painted my my chalkboards to get ready, and that's pretty much it. Everything's ready to go. So anyway, take care guys. We'll talk to you later.